Hi, and welcome to another edition of Marcus Park Mini Park, and this is going to be episode number 5 today. Going to be just adding up a couple more flat rides and doing a little bit of aesthetics over here in this corner you're currently looking at. I upgraded last episode. I upgraded the other corner, so I'm going to kind of balance out the park a little bit. Excuse me. So we're going to start out with a Ferris wheel, just a standard Ferris wheel. Nothing too exciting, but I need a little bit better mix of flat rides that are thrill rides versus just standard type everyday kid rides. So the Ferris wheel fits that motif really well. So of course I'm going to give it a jungle theming for the station, and instead of the Ferris wheel, I think we're going to call it the Jungle Wheel. Going to add a little bit of scenery around it as well, make it look nice. And so we're going to do that, and we're going to add a couple more things here as we go along. So this is the first addition into this part of the park. The park's coming along pretty good. I've got quite a few people in the park right now, over 850. It's doing rather well. And my money wise, I'm making some money, but I'm not making a lot. Like I said, I am in debt. I am going to pay back a little bit of what I owe. I'm going to start my first installment of paying it back. That way it cuts down on the interest. So I believe my interest rate is something like 10%. So that can be a little bit of expensive there. So we're going to throw in some theming, fill in the queue area there, so it's just not in the open. Give it the jungle tin roofs, and we'll make sure that ride is up and running. It's not a big money getter, but for balancing the park, it's okay, and it'll make some money initially, and then I'll have to start lowering price, just like all of them eventually. But that's okay. We need it to make money now, and then later on in the park, we can give it discount pricing then. So we're going to throw in some jungle trees into the area there, make it look a little more aesthetically pleasing for the section of the park. And already the queue line is pretty much already full on the ride, so that's even better. I've only got it set to one rotation because people get on the thing and they stay on it forever, and then they start complaining, I want to get off the wheel. So we're going to make sure that that doesn't happen. Throwing in some wooden jungle fencing. Close off that corner there just a little bit. Not too shabby. Make everybody happy. That's what we're all about, trying to make people happy. So I'm going to put in another ride here. One of my favorites I use. It's Launch Free Fall, but I have a pre-made one that I use a lot, and I call it Rust Bucket, and it's already got some pre-made scenery with it. So I got the award, safest park in the country. Yay! We're going to put that right there. As the train comes around, they'll get a good look at it, the ride. It's there in the corner, and it is a good ride. It's a big money maker. So we're going to put it in right here, and we're going to throw in something. We're going to change up the pathing just a little bit. There we go. And we're going to have it play some jungle drums. Is going to be the music that it plays. Rust Bucket's always made me a lot of money in the past with the theming and whatnot. You can see I put a little bit of time and effort into it. So we're going to throw in some more trees. Decorate this up really nice. Add a few jungle trees in there. Knocked off a couple back walls there. I'm going to have to replace them. I don't want that one. That's the diagonal one. I want the regular one. There we go. That way it's all back nice and brand new again. As you can see, the cube is already filled up on it. We're going to be making us some good money on that ride. It's going to help us pay back some of our debt. Now this little corner right here that's kind of sectioned off there, can't put another ride in there. It's not big enough. So I'm going to put a mini food court in there. I'm going to put a couple of stalls, and that'll help make it more space. Because of this park, you know, it's going to be space is at a premium, so to speak. So we're going to put make it like a mini food court here. Put a couple of stalls in that we don't have in other areas of the park. So put a nice tea stand and a chicken stand in there. And it's raining again, which means we're going to make some money on the umbrellas. That's good. Put a little paving in there, slightly different paving than what we had for the other, the rest of the park there, just to offset it just a little. Got to set those prices to a price that I'm more suited with to make some money with, and so we're going to do that. Need to put just a couple more stalls in. Put another balloon stall, because those are always big sellers. Like to change it up, different colors. This one we're going to go with the standard blue. We'll have more balloon stands along the way there, but to start out, you don't want to overindulge the market there, you know what I mean? So we get some balloons going there. And we're going to throw a couple more stalls in here to round it out there. Chicken nugget stall, that's nice. It's already set at a good price. I like that. So, it's one I didn't have before. Let's give it a little variety there. Still working on this corner here. Got to put another stall there in the center square. Can't just leave it empty like that. So, we're going to throw something else in there. Thinking about what it should be. Obviously something that I haven't got already. I'm going to do a sunglass stall. That's nice. Get it in there, raise it up so it's a buck. And there we go. See, I got a nice little corner there with some amenities to get down on this end of the park. And we're going to throw in some additional items there. Throw in some more fencing, much like the fencing that was used around the Ferris wheel. So it's just to, once again, for aesthetic purposes, make it look more like it belongs into the area. Of course, we'll put the wooden fence there. You don't want to cover up the barrels and whatnot, and we want to make sure that people can see the added items that we put on the ground there for their enjoyment. We'll close that area off there. Instead of grass, we're going to have it more of the patchy grass. It kind of doesn't have to be mowed up around there. We're going to make sure that it, because it kind of blends in a little bit better. And we're going to throw in some more flora and fauna in there, kind of round things out. There we go. Add some scrub brush in there. Gives it some more of that jungle look. And we're going to add in some fencing along the train ride there, just to kind of box the train in a little bit. And with that being said, that's pretty much what we're going to do for this episode there. Further in, hope you enjoyed it. See, the park is coming along really kind of nice. I have paid back a little bit of my loan. And so we'll be seeing you next time. Hope everybody enjoys it. Please like and subscribe, and come on back and see me again, where we can add some more items to the park. Maybe another roller coaster or a water ride. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.